And the more people we educate and make aware on this stuff, it's kind of a no-brainer sometimes to sell boats. And I mean, I'm selling a boat today and someone's on electric only lake and they're buying a pontoon that's electric and they like it's just a slow cruising lake, it's not huge and they're like head over heels for this thing. And most people would see it and a 5 horsepower pontoon, like you're not going to go anywhere. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly perfect for these people's use case. Our entire lake's like a mile and a half long. You don't need to go that fast.
Exactly. In instances where you have smaller bodies of water and even some medium-sized bodies of water, specifically freshwater, or maybe someone in saltwater that stays intercoastal, specifically at low speeds, that's where these shine. And you don't have to worry about refueling. You charge at your dock. It can make a ton of sense. I mean, what were some of? I mean, obviously this is relatively new to the marine industry. It's been prevalent in the car business in the form of hybrids or even full EVs, probably for, I would say, the last 2 decades. So we've sort of fully adjusted in the auto segment and found that there's room for everything. What were some of the initial responses that you saw some of the guys saying when you first were bringing EV or electric boats to your area?
Honestly, there's still a lot of like resistance and hatred. I started with Tesla in 2012, and the amount of pushback and like downright negativity. It's like I've never seen someone so against a product, whether it's a means of propulsion or a technology. It's like the amount of haters out there is huge. I thought it was big in the car business, and it's even bigger in the boating world. And it's crazy. Like people can't accept that it might make sense for someone else's use case just because it doesn't work for theirs. It's like if you're that wakeboarder that wants to go wakeboarding 8 hours a day, you're to the extreme, or you go deep sea fishing every day. Like these boats aren't for you. And that's all. Like we're not going to force it otherwise. We say they make sense where they make sense. And it's a lot of pleasure boaters that do under 20 or 30 miles a day and stay relatively local. You ask the average boater, what does your day look like? And we do this in our discovery calls. And we pull up a map when we're having this chat. And it's like, oh, I go to this sandbar and this cove we anchor out. And here's where we beach it. And here's the restaurant we go to. And we do this circle on this map and add like a 25 or 50% buffer. And it's like, oh, your entire day is 15 miles, and that happens a lot. It's pretty entertaining. Or we talk to people that have never owned a boat. Half of our customers are first-time boat owners. It's quite a bit.
Interesting.
First-time power boat owners. About half of those come from the sailing world, and they're used to the slow cruising electric side of things. But a lot of them, they've always wanted a power boat, but they hate the noise and the fumes. And, there's a lot of diehard people out there that are into power boats now that they're electric. And it's really going to be interesting to see what happens when we expand on the market. Even if we grow the boating market 1%, like you're talking a couple thousand boats if we were to do that. And nothing that we could even handle right now. But our target demographic, like our average buyer right now, doesn't know our boats exist. And that's our biggest hurdle right now in the electric boating space.